had spontaneous hate for Krishna. But even he got delivered. But the gopis had spontaneous love. Now Narada says, on the other hand, for us, because we're not on the gopis' platform, on the other hand, so for us, displays of devotion without knowledge of God's greatness are no better than the affairs of illicit lovers. So that's why we are taught, study Bhagavad Gita, study Srimad Bhagavatam, accept a spiritual master, so that you properly understand who Krishna is. That's the platform that we're on. We cannot imitate the platform of the gopis. The platform we're on is we have to fully understand as much as possible who is Krishna. That's why in the Srimad Bhagavatam there are 9 cantos describing who is Krishna. Then in the 10th canto you read about Krishna's pastimes. Vyasadeva did that on purpose. He wants the reader in 9 cantos to fully scientifically understand who, what, why is Krishna. Now once you've done that and you graduated, now you can read 10th canto and relish Krishna's Janma Karma Chame Divyam, his transcendental birth and activities. Narada continues, in such false devotion, in other words, somebody is executing some kind of devotion but has no knowledge of the greatness of God, in such false devotion, one does not find pleasure exclusively in the Lord's pleasure. The best way I can explain that is the mouth of Radharani. Radharani says, if there's something that I like, but Krishna doesn't like it, I reject that thing. And if there's something that Krishna likes, and I don't like it, that's all right, I love it. You see how Radharani's mind is? She is completely, 100%, all she cares about is Krishna's satisfaction, not her own. That is pure love. On the material plane, it's not possible. You can strive for it. Husbands and wives, you can strive for it. When I give marriage lectures or engagement lectures, which I've done in the past, I've told the couple, husband, you are to serve the wife. Wife, you are to serve the husband. As long as that is there, there won't be any break. But as soon as either party says, me, now we got a problem. So, as I said, to get on that platform is very difficult. But one should at least strive that this person I am meant to serve. Why? Because this person, this wife or husband, has been given to me by Krishna. I was reading today from the Mahabharata, and we see a glimpse of this pure love when Pandu dies. Pandu was cursed by Kindama that if he approaches his wife for union, he will die because he shot the deer. So, Madri, in the forest, Pandu approached her, and she kept on saying, the curse, But he was so mad with desire, he couldn't even hear her. And as she kept trying to refuse him, it was making him even more wanting her. So finally, he grabbed her. And as soon as he tried to engage with her, his heart seized. And he fell dead. What a way to die. Oh my God. What a way to die. So, Madri called out to Kunti. So Kunti told the young boy, stay here. Kunti knew something was wrong. And there she saw, because they were both married to Pandu. Now, both of them wanted to die with the husband, the sati right. Madri said, no, I should die because he was with me when he died. And Kunti said, no, I should go. But then Madri said, no, you would be a much better mother for the boys. I see that even my two sons, you take such good care. So Kunti said, okay, Madri, you can die. But their thoughts was not any selfishness. Madri wanted to die with with Pandu so she could go with him to the Pitriloka to serve him. Kunti also wanted to enter the fire, not for self, but to serve. So that's the idea. The wife serves the husband serves the wife. All right. We won't go any more in that. Pure devotional service, on the other hand, is far superior to fruitive work, philosophical speculation, and mystic meditation. So these three other things are the choices you have in life. You can either, everybody has some intention. So either your intention is fruitive work, means make money, or go to the heavenly planets and enjoy. That's called fruitive work. Or philosophical speculation. You read Vedic literatures and you speculate onto the nature of the absolute. You spend your time pondering the mysteries of the universe. And you start to think that you're a wise man. I know so much. I have thought about this for a long time. And then mystic meditation. There's a kind of, and it's explained in the Bhagavatam by Krishna to Uddhava. There are 18 different kinds of yogic perfections that you can achieve by meditation. You can become lighter than the lightest, or you can become heavier than the heaviest. You can get anything you want if you achieve a certain mystic power. Prabhupada once visited a yogi who had some mystic power, and so the yogi said, what do you want? And somebody said, and this is in India, said, I want this certain kind of fruit from Afghanistan. The yogi said, go next in the next room, you'll find it. And there was the fruit dripping wet off the branch. So Prabhupada met one of these yogis who had, it's called prapti, that simply you want something, you meditate, boom. Boy, wouldn't you love that, huh? You have bills to pay, okay. Big wad of cash. Take your bills. Huh? There's another mystic power where you can control people's minds. By various means, you can control them. And they'll do whatever you say. So, there's 8 major ones and 10 minor ones. Krishna describes them in the Uddhava Gita. But Narada is saying, don't worry about it. Pure devotional service is greater than all of these. Everybody's thinking, no, I'll take the mystic powers, man. Where's that in the Bhagavatam? I want it. If you want it, I'll show you where it is. Not so easy to get though. It don't come cheap. After all, Narada says, bhakti is the fruit of all endeavor. Furthermore, the Lord dislikes the proud and is pleased with the humble. This is why Lord Chaitanya teaches us, Trinadapi sunichena, Turoriva sahishnuna, Amanina manadena, Kirtaniya sadahari. That I'm supposed to wear that around my neck for constant remembrance. Why? Because it's not easy. It is so easy to get puffed up. It's very hard to be humble. Fortunately, I am married to the best wife, and she does not allow me to get puffed up. I am very fortunate. If I get puffed up, she's immediately on my case. So that's why I'm here today. So, the Lord dislikes the proud, such as, who's a good example of the proud? Duryodhana, right? And the humble, the Pandavas were very humble. And the Lord will like, just like Sudama, it was very, very humble. The Lord, when Sudama came to visit Krishna in Dwaraka, Krishna washed his feet. Krishna sat him on his bed, and Rukmini was fanning Sudama. And when Krishna snatched the rice from Sudama, he ate one, and he was going to eat the second one. Rukmini stopped him. Rukmini stopped him because she said, hey, if you eat another one, I got to go serve that Brahmin. I want to stay with you. I don't want to have to go to his house. I want to stay with you. So, Lord Chaitanya is reminding us, always stay meek and humble. Some say that knowledge is the means for developing devotion. Others consider bhakti and knowledge interdependent. But the son of Brahma, that's Narada, he's the son of Brahma, says that bhakti is its own fruit. In other words, what's he saying? Even you don't have knowledge, you can still have bhakti. This same concept is explained in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, when Sutta Goswami is beginning to answer the questions of the sages of Naimisharanya. He says that when you execute bhakti, automatically you get two things. Automatic. Just like if you strike a match, what two things do you get? Heat and light. As soon as you strike that match, we do the RT. We're going to do RT tonight.
See? Yes.
Yes? You get heat and light. Automatic. So, according to Sutta Goswami, when you do bhakti, you get two things. Knowledge, detachment from the world. Some people say, before you can do bhakti, you need knowledge and detachment. Narada is not saying that. Sutta Goswami is not saying that. No. Bhakti, he says, it's its own fruit. And Sutta Goswami says, you do bhakti, you will automatically get side by side, along with it, knowledge and detachment. He now gives an example. This is illustrated by the examples of a royal palace, a meal, and so on. A king is not really satisfied just by seeing a palace, nor can someone placate his hunger just by looking at a meal. Could you imagine when we serve out prasad? if she says, now nobody can eat, just look at it. We go mad because you made nice today. But the rule is, no, you cannot touch. You have to just look. That'd be torture. Supposing, like John Mastami, you fast all day, right? Right? You break your fast after midnight. So, you've been fasting, I know for me on John Mastami, it's 2 o'clock. Oh my God. It's only 2 o'clock? Then you look at your watch. It's only 2:30. Oh my God, this day is going so slow. You go on and on. It's only 10 to 3. What's going on? Each hour is just, you just want to eat. You're ready to eat anything. Right? Then 11 o'clock comes. Then midnight comes. All of a sudden, you're not so hungry. That's been my experience. Up until midnight, you're ready to eat a tree. But when midnight comes, all of a sudden, you're not so hungry. It's an amazing thing. It's happened so many times. Therefore, seekers of liberation should take to devotional service alone. This is how Narada concludes this second chapter. Seekers of liberation should take to devotional service alone. And just to refresh our memories, in case we forgot, there are 9 items. I like to give a little joke. 9 flavors of bhakti. In America, they have this ice cream, 32 flavors. So I say bhakti has 9 flavors. Hearing. Did we do that today? Yes. Chanting, remembering, praying, worshiping, serving the Lord's feet, rendering confidential service, becoming Krishna's friend, and then fully surrendering. Bali Maharaj surrendered the whole universe because he was king, but Vamanadev stole it. With 2 steps, Lord Vamanadev covered everything. And Vamanadev said to Bali, you promised me 3 steps, you cheated me, therefore I have to send you to hell. Yes, this man knows. Bali said, no, my lord, there's still my head. You can put your 3rd step on my head. So Bali is given as the example of full surrender. Or you can give this great saint Ambarish. Ambarish did all 9. He did all 9 items of devotional service. Tutti frutti. Complete 9 items. But even if you just do 1, you can achieve. And then last night we heard, beyond liberation is love of God. That's beyond. I always like when the Christians come to me and they say, are you saved? And I say, I'm more than saved. I got something better than salvation. And then I quote their own book. I quote their book. I remind them, you forgot. Jesus said, your Jesus said, love God. How? With your whole heart, your whole mind, your whole soul, and love your neighbor as yourself. And then I say, not only do I love my neighbor, I love my animal neighbor. I don't kill the animals like you do. I love my animal neighbors, especially mother cow. That's how I talk. You like that? Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Tomorrow we will do chapter 3, Let's see how many chapters there are in here. I'm having a lot of fun. We have 5 chapters. Then after we do that, I'll figure something else. All right. Let's see. I would like to do one song, and then we'll do arti. How does that sound?
Yes.
And we have, who is the best kirtan singer here? Ananda Sham? He's the best kirtan? All right.
She also.
She's also? All right. You're being, Mataji, you're being requested to lead the kirtan for arti. What is she saying?
Yeah, me.
You want him? All right, then you got to do it. All right, but I want to do a song. Hold on. Hold on. I want to pick a nice song. Okay. Thank you, sir. Jai. What song am I inspired to do? Okay, let's do this. This should work. Alrighty. There we go. Good. Very good, thank you. I like that. Life goes on day after day. Hearts torn in every way. So chant the Maha Mantra. The sound is so sublime. The name of God. People, they rush everywhere. Each with their own secret care. So chant the Maha Mantra and always try to hear the name of God. In every town and village, the holy name will sound. Lord Gauranga is calling you. As you were lost, now you're found. So stand. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That was very good. The names of God. Let's do it together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The names of God. The names of God. The names of God. Very good. You sang very well. Very good. All right. Ananda Sham, take us to Vaikuntha, please. And thank you for allowing me the ecstasy of speaking on Narada Bhakti Sutras. Thank you. Where's our pujari?
Uncle Ram, Pujan.
Just now coming?
आप पूजा करेंगे ना? मीनू के साथ आप भी करेंगे ना?
माया में बैठे चिता ही
I'm very happy that you all came. You made me very happy. Who will do the RT? Uh-oh.